would be fitting to have part of my interviews be with high school students, the very people whom this model would be affecting. I conducted these interviews via Facebook, and I received some answers that I believe provide deep insight into what our students are needing and wanting out of music education in our schools. I asked the following questions. Number 1, state your name, age, and grade level. Number 2, what types of music courses are you enrolled in at your school? If you're not enrolled in any, what kinds of music courses does your school offer? Number 3, would you prefer to keep your outside music, the music you listen to and do outside of school, separate from your school music, the music you listen to and do in school? Number 4, how would you react if you found out that your school was offering classes in which you could write songs and have jam sessions? How would you react if you were able to listen to and sing the songs you like outside of school in your music classes? And number 5, what would you like to see changed in your school music program? Taylor Kirker, a 16-year-old sophomore, answered question 3. I think that the music I listen to outside of school should be mixed with the type of music that my school does. The songs that the chorus and band usually sing and play are very classical, and they tend to shy away from anything contemporary. Maybe if they mix the two genres, more students would be interested in the music program. She answered for question 4, I would love it if my school started offering a class where you could just write songs and jam. That is a class that I would definitely take. When students can sing or play songs that they actually listen to, they are more interested and excited about singing and playing the song. I mean, seriously, how many 15 to 18-year-olds listen to classical music? Not very many. Ray, a 16-year-old junior, said, I wouldn't mind if the music that I listened outside of school came with the music that was from my school. For question 4, he said, I would be very excited. I would be excited because if I could write my own music and jam to it in my very own class period, that would be fun and helpful to anyone that wants to be a singer-songwriter. Another reason why I could be excited is because a lot of people in choir don't really like the slow, traditional, and/or gospel pieces that they do. So if we were able to do songs that everyone listens to and likes, I feel that everything will be fun in the music program. More people will join, and you will get everything done faster. Number 5, he answered, I think the students should have a say on what they want to sing. I think it's about time we listen to what our students are saying. This is Seabrook Practice Room A2 and A1, and it's very special. Not because it has 2 pianos, or a discombobulated piano on its side, or because it has 2 doors. Every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. for the past 2 semesters, a group of students have been making history in this room. 2 freshman music educators, Juan Ortiz and Sarah May Lagaska, came to the school with a vision of starting a songwriting club, something that did not previously exist. They cleverly named it Writer's Block. I had the opportunity to interview these 2 visionaries about this club, songwriting, and its place in music education in schools.
Writer's Block is the songwriting club on campus that Juan Ortiz and I started 2 semesters ago.
For students who are interested in songwriting, who maybe have written before or who have never written in their life.
We had a songwriting class at school, and we were really hoping that there'd be something like that when we went to college, and when we discovered that there wasn't, we thought to ourselves, if we need this that badly, there must be someone else who needs it just as bad.
I used to joke around with her saying, when we get to Westminster, if they don't have a songwriting club, we're going to start a songwriting club, and we're going to call it Writer's Block because that sounds cool.
My last 2 years in high school, I was in a class called New Music Singers, and it was a class that was just a group of songwriters who wanted to help each other.
It was basically a student-run class, full of singers, instrumentalists, everything you could possibly think of, it was there. And basically, you came to class, they took your attendance, and then you went out into the hallways and worked.
If you wanted to help someone, they need a guitarist. I play guitar, so I'll help you with your song, or I wrote this song, but I need backup vocalists.
We basically worked towards 2 showcases and 1 concert. during the school year. And so the showcase was kind of like the Writer's Block showcase, real intimate, you know, dim lighting. It was just like, showcases were real, like, intimate with the audience, whereas the concert was full out lights and full band and everything.
That was fully orchestrated. Amps on stage, xylophone sometimes, grand piano, microphones, the whole 9 yards. That was once a year, and then the small showcase twice a year. I am a big, huge supporter of implementing songwriting courses in high school and in middle school. I feel like everyone has the ability to write music. They just don't know where to start or how to begin, how to form their thoughts into a musical way, I guess.
I feel that something that public schools may lack is having students express themselves. And, you know, for a lot of public schools, is you go to school, you do math, you do English, you eat your lunch, you go to sports rehearsal, and then that's it. And then you go home, and that's what school is. And they don't really express themselves artistically. And songwriting, that's you, that's your feelings. Whatever happens in your life, you're putting that out there for everyone to listen to. And I feel that it would have such a positive effect for the students. It's therapeutic for students who have problems, you know. It's something that could be a positive addition to public schools. I feel that a lot of students see music and they just see like this structure where you either play one instrument and you play in band, or you sing in choir and you sing this boring classical music, and like there's nothing really fun in the eyes of like the normal student. And when you expose them to music that is fun and that is, you know, free without structure, like that brings music into a whole new light. And then you can see other music, like classical music, in a broader horizon, if you would. Like, you would kind of think about it in a different light. It's kind of cool.
I'm so glad that I had that outlet in high school, that I had a class that could help me learn how to do that, because I don't think I would have been able to learn myself in the way that I learned and grew from that class. I would not be the same person I am today.
Just like in songwriting, maybe our hook will be this new space in which students can jam and write and learn from each other, and our bridge, bringing in a new idea, a new spin on the rest of the song, would be looking at music in a different light. We can then talk to our students about composers like Mozart and Beethoven and Bach. We can talk about world music and its roles in other societies. The bridge can also be the chance to compose in a formal setting where we can teach students about voice leading for those who might be interested. The point of education is to broaden a student's horizons, to provide the tools for them to explore beyond the classroom, to provide the encouragement to be curious and the confidence to know that they can seek to understand the world around them. I challenge our nation to take a cue from Writer's Block and create this kind of space for our students in schools. I'm not saying we should get rid of choirs and bands, because beautiful things can come out of such structures, but we need to provide more songwriting and jam session opportunities for our students. Emphasis should be placed on MENC's National Standards 3 and 4, and perhaps they should even be changed to include compose and arrange music within informal and formal contexts. We focus so much on singing and playing instruments, but what about the creativity and growth that comes from composing and arranging? I don't think anyone can argue against the benefits that a model like Writer's Block in the classroom could produce. It is just a matter of bringing it into the schools. I know this won't happen overnight, but the music education revolution must start sometime and somewhere. That is here and now.